Today is Prime Law Day, Rescuing America. And today, I'm going to Sunset Park to meet with other new team members to celebrate the Prime Law. Yeah, now I'm in the car cruising to Sunset Park to meet with my other new team friends waiting for me over there to celebrate the Prime Law Day. Yeah, like you see here, the traffic on Prime Law Day on the 215 in Las Vegas, cruising, going to Office Depot to print a few flyers that we will pass out to others so they can know what the Prime Law is all about. All right, just getting off the car, going to Office Max to print some flyers for the Prime Law Day. Okay. Okay, here we go again, Office Max. I'm standing online. I'm next online. So I'm here to print a few more flyers to pass around today. What an exciting day. What an exciting day. A day like this in the near future will be celebrated nationwide by everybody. Celebrating the Prime Law, making everyone rich, including the poor.
What's the file called?
It's called Prime Law Day.
I'm sorry?
It's called Prime Law. Prime Law, right there. Prime Law. Okay, can we center that a little bit? I want it to look like a flyer, something like that. So you want to know what the Prime Law is? Have you heard of the Prime Law before? The Prime Law is the law that will set everyone free. And that law will make everybody rich, including the poor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that good the way it is?
Yes.
Okay. How many copies did you want?
Let me have 50.
50?
Yeah.
Let me print one first, and I'll show you what it looks like.
Okay, let's do that. What's your name, sir?
Matt.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Okay, so now it's done. What a great job. So we will make few copies first, and then a lot more again later on. We will be passing these copies to other people so they can know more about the Prime Law. Let's make it yellow, black on yellow, to make it look color a little bit. Okay, I'm checking out here at Office Max. Can I film Office Max? What's your name, ma'am?
Sophia?
Sophia, thank you very much. How much is it?
It's going to be $5.41.
All right, thank you very much. The flyers are ready. The Prime Law, on Prime Law Day. So, heading back in the car to Sunset to meet others and start the celebration. Yeah, I have to grab something to eat fast before I get there. Okay, I'm here with Annette. Annette, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So,
Annette.
so let me see some of the things you got from jail.
We have
Oh,
a card here,
okay.
and with
That's
the
jail card.
and with the
Awesome.
prime law on the back.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. So we're going to be
Yeah.
passing these cards around today.
Yes, we are.
Okay. And what's that you have?
And then also I have the bracelets with the prime law on it. If I can find it. This is bracelets for us to wear. It's Prime Law Day.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Prime Law
wow.
Day, yeah.
This is great. So I'm so excited. So
Yeah.
let's hit the park.
Okay, let's get to work.
Okay. This is Amber, right? Amber.
Amber,
Yes. Okay, I was telling you that today is the Prime Law Day.
Yes.
Okay? And if you read this law right here, it says the fundamental of protection.
Yes.
Right? The purpose of human life is to prosper and live happily.
Yes.
Okay? The function of government is to provide the conditions that let individuals fulfill that purpose. The prime law guarantees those conditions by forbidding the use of initiatory force.
Mhm.
Remember, I was talking about that
Yes.
force, okay? Fraud or coercion by any person or group against any individual, property, or contract. Article 1. No person, group of persons, or government should initiate force, threat of force, or fraud against any individual, self, property, or contract.
Mhm.
Article 2. Force is morally and legally justified only for protection from those who violate Article 1. Okay. Article 3. No exception shall exist for Article 1 and 2. So, for more information, you go to our website, tvpnc.org, and be part of it.
That's,
Okay?
Everything.
Mhm.
that's something I will look into, definitely.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
the problem is force. Just like you asked me, like, how often are going to pay
Yeah,
you?
give
And I
me-
go like, are you going to pay me every 2 weeks, every month?
Yeah.
I pay you every day.
That's awesome. Now
Right?
I gotta wait.
Okay? That's what the prime law is all about.
Awesome.
Right? So you work and you get paid, you go home, you take care of your family. Okay? You don't work and go home with no money and wait 2 weeks.
Right.
We don't want
Yeah.
that.
Right?
That's awesome, Kristen. Thank you.
That's fantastic. Mm-hmm.
Why you put a seatbelt?
Gonna give the flyer too?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And here's a flyer with the website to tell about it.
Mm-hmm.
My name's Annette and this is Christian. And we're members of this party.
Yeah.
And we just want to get the word out.
Exactly. Today we are celebrating the prime law, and most people ask, what's the prime law? And if you read right there, it's going to tell you what the prime law is all about. You can also find more information on our website. And basically, the prime law will make everyone rich, including the poor. And people ask me, how are you guys going to do that? We're going to do that just using the prime law. So the prime law will remove force in our society. You know, the reason why most people suffer is because of force. There's force all over around. There's force in our community. There's force in our place of job. There's force at job. Even our politicians, they use force to control us. And most people can't even see that force because it's hidden behind some illusions. Right. Okay? So the prime law will remove those illusions and also make sure that force will no longer be used in our society so people can become happy. Because just think about it. If someone is using force upon you, that force will suppress your happiness. And when you are not fully happy, so many things will not go well in your life. Right. And we know the human being, the purpose of life is to be happy. Right. But that force is what's stopping us from not, fully being happy.
It's kind of struggling,
Mm-hmm.
Working hard, struggling. For what, We're supposed to be happy. We're supposed to be living our life to the fullest. Whatever we want to do. If we want to travel, work for ourselves, we should be able to do that without all that's going on in so that's what we're getting the word out. We want things different, and we want to live our life. We want to have a good life for ourselves, our kids, our grandkids. I don't have any grandkids yet, but I want grandkids. So I want to have, a good life for them, I don't want to always struggle. Why? Why? Why we got to struggle? Why can't we just prosper, have a prosperous life, Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
So check out our website, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we have Ken joining us in the park here today.
All righty.
Ken, this is Christian.
Nice to meet you.
Very good to meet you, sir. And you are aware of the Prime Day, right? The Prime Day. The Prime Law Day.
Prime Law Day.
The Prime Law Day.
No,
Yep.
I'm not.
The Prime Law Day.
Prime Law Day.
So, yeah, that's why we came out here today to share the Prime Law with other people. I know you're already a member of the New Thing Society, but within the society, we are trying to bring everyone in the society. And in order to bring everyone in the society, we have to take it to a much larger scale. Like sharing it with people. So that's why we put together the 12 Vision Parties. And the 12 Vision Parties will make everyone rich, including the poor. Just like a lot of things you learn in the book.
Great. So when is the party? Oh, the party. It's not like a party. It's not like a party at 9 o'clock.
We can party later on.
Right. I get it.
But
Right.
now it's just
Right.
Okay.
That describes
The 12 Vision Party is not a political party per se. The 12 Vision Party, would like to remove initiatory force into the government body, okay? And we should replace that with the Prime Law. So now to have the Prime Law amended into the U.S. Constitution or in any other constitution in any political system around the world, the Prime Law will remove force. And force is the problem. Yeah. Force is the huge problem in our society.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know that. And you see people are forced to even have the belief they have today.
Right.
Right? They are forced.
Right.
Okay? People are forced to do all kind of things that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
You see? And this force somehow is hidden into the system because it's applied upon you and you can't see it.
Your mother forces you. Your father forces you. I mean, it's from the very beginning. There's just these implied things you should. It's the should in there. It's the universe was made. On the basis. The reason the universe exists. In the beginning, there was just one thing, and the one thing knew itself, but it couldn't experience itself, so it broke itself up into pieces and gave itself amnesia, so it could recreate itself. And that whole thing is about having the choice to recreate yourself. That's the whole purpose of the whole thing here.
Exactly.
Having the choice to recreate yourself as you want. That's the whole beauty.
And that's what the Prime Law will do. The Prime Law will make that happen. Will allow everyone, every single one, to choose who they want to become. You want to become the next Steve Gates? Go for it. Okay? Not like in the society we live today. You want to become the next Steve, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. If you want to become the next Steve Jobs, you will go through a lot of regulations and maybe even shut you down. But in the 12 Vision world, we will no longer have those kind of mentality. Okay? I will not be jealous of what you're doing, or
well, you should, man. I got a pretty girlfriend now.
Yeah. So that's really the problem, and we grew up like that without even knowing, because we are jealous You know, I've been studying that into other people, like why people get jealous for nothing. You know,
Well, people get jealous because, you know, when I first got into this stuff, I saw The Secret, and my car had crashed. I was living. I was coming back from Mexico. My bank account got shut down. My car crashed. My bank account. I saw The Secret, and within a month, I had my first house. It just fell into my lap.
exactly.
And I was telling all these people, hey, I got this house. But I tell them, hey, I got this house. But I tell them I got the house, and it makes them think of the house they don't have.
Right.
So you tell people about what good things are happening to you, it makes them think about what is not happening for them.
Exactly.
The whole mentality is
Exactly. It's all twisted.
is very twisted.
It's twisted.
Because we're all one. So whatever accomplishments one person makes, really, I mean, all the breakthroughs that these people have done, they've done for me.
Exactly.
You know, they've done that work for me. They've done the research for me. They've given me these tips. I didn't have to invent all that stuff. I didn't. You know, they handed it to me. Hey, watch this. Here, read this. Boom. Wow. What a gift.
Exactly.
And apply.
You know, I didn't say, oh, geez, wow, I wish I could have wrote that book. I wish I invented this thing. I wish no, I mean, so, you know, but if that basic thinking just gets switched around in a simple, fundamental way, you know, there's three rules, three things that will change the world. Three basic principles. We're all one. There's enough for everybody, and you don't have to do anything crazy to survive.
Exactly.
You know, like our mother said, hey, Kenny, you know, that's my name. They said, Kenny, you better go to fucking school. You better not flunk your 7th grade math course, because if you flunk your math course, you're going to be out on the street like that guy. No one's going to help you, and no one's going to like you. So she kind of, in planting that idea in me, well-meaning, but by implanting that idea, it kind of gave me an excuse to push the other guy down. You know, hey, it's either you're going to end up on the street or me, so it gives society, you know, hey, fuck the other guy.
Exactly.
And that never works.
That's
Because what you do, there's only one mind, there's only one thing. What you criticize in anybody, you're really criticizing in yourself. So,
that's true. That's very true. That's a powerful testimonial. I would like to have your permission to share this video with other, you know, members.
sure, absolutely.
Awesome,
Yeah.
Ken. Very, very great. I know
We're
you're-
all one, there's enough for everybody, and you don't have to do anything crazy to survive.
Awesome.
These ideas could change the whole mentality of if people, you know, number one, if we can spend most of our money on defending ourselves against each other,
Exactly.
where would that extra energy go? What could we possibly create?
Yeah. Powerful stuff.
I liked
that.
in the second book when he was talking about, you know, the Renaissance period, and there was all this big kind of breakthrough with evolution, and then the church kind of pulled it all back, you know. That had that not happened, we'd be already like in the stars. We'd already be on other planets.
Awesome.
Whatever. That was inspiring.
Awesome, Ken. You have been doing your homework, right?
Yeah. No, I read all those things. Like
Did you get your other book?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? Oh my goodness.
I liked it. I kind of went through it when he goes into the political stuff. I kind of tune out a little bit, but
flat-brained a little bit.
2,000 years.
But you go through it a second time, and then you'll read stuff that you missed. From
every
before.
time you read it, you need to read something new.
Yeah.
I keep going back to book one, and I read stuff in book one.
Exactly.
The mini day and the you know, the whole stuff.
How was that mini day? Isn't that
it's
awesome?
It's just great. I mean, as soon as I got out of that, I started getting my stuff done.
Exactly.
You know, cleaning out my drawers, throwing out the old papers, I keep a stack of white paper fresh with a pen there. I throw away all my old papers and, you know, what do you want to do today? I write it down. By writing it down, it seems it magically kind of happens.
Exactly. I really like that, the playing part. I mean, like, when you truly become creative, I mean, like, really doing something that you love, you started to understand what really means, you know, creating happiness. Happiness really comes from that, you know, just creating daily.
Yeah.
And when you align your creativity into your mini day, I will tell you honestly, Ken, myself, even a few years within the society, I still had problems working with my Mayday. How you doing, sir?
I am doing great now that I found you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So drove around the whole park. I was like, what
Yeah,
the
we
hell?
made some flyers, just, trying to share the news with other people.
Yes.
You know what it is, and you know what we're all about, right?
I know.
That's awesome.
I've read all the books.
Hmm. That's awesome. So,
Nice
so.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Kenny.
Mhm.
Alec, nice to meet you.
Yeah, Christian.
Yes. We
Yes.
talked before on the phone.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Hmm. So, how long have you been member?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. Awesome. You got that book too?
Oh, the Prime Law.
The Prime Law. The 3,000 Year Secret.
3,000-year secret.
Mhm.
I love that.
I actually, I when I was on Facebook and the Mark Hamilton thing said comment on it,
Mhm.
and I went to that YouTube page and
Mhm.
commented on it and said we get a free book, and it never came in the mail.
Mhm.
You should call member services.
Mhm.
Call member services. Yeah, because you want to have that book. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your heirlooms?
Yes.
Big heirlooms? Yeah.
I have Music Secrets and Annabelle's Story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Story, and then I have SOS Roots,
Mhm.
and the last one.
Was it inner secret?
The one, I'm having a brain fart now.
It'll come to
Mhm.
you.
The other author,
Frank Wallace?
Frank Wallace is,
Okay, well, Eric Savage? Not Eric Savage.
no, it's Frank Wallace's book about
Zone Power.
that.
Zone Power.
Well, I have that too, but it was the last book that I got after SOS Secrets.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that other book that came out before the 3,000
Same
years.
size book,
Mhm.
and it talks about terrorism.
Mhm. Oh yes, that's. Yeah, it's like a new thing.
It's the Frank Wallace one. It's about the terrorism and the story about
I know the book.
where he lived in Boulder City.
Yes.
And all that stuff. And
Yeah, that's the book.
Yeah,
I
right,
can't
right,
believe it.
right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's a good book.
Right, it was separate from the 3 heirlooms
Yes.
and was
Mhm.
about a year ago.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly by Frank.
Yeah, all Frank Wallace.
All Frank, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he lived in Las Vegas. Right.
Definitely. And this is the last the latest book. I mean, it's not the last book.
Like, where's my book?
The latest book. Yeah.
It's changed my life.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I have to say this. It's like I've always knew that there was, something wrong with the world,
Mhm.
religion, and all that stuff, political. And I grew up Mormon.
Mhm.
Okay, so, but at 9 years old, when I was baptized Mormon, I felt like part of me was being taken away from me. And through my teenagers and all that stuff, I did my own thinking anyways.
Mhm.
And I've got a lot of criticism for why can't you be like everybody else? Why can't you just like
Exactly.
touch hair like everybody else and just conform? And it's like, well, that's not who I am.
Mhm.
And when I got that first letter, it was around my birthday. It was after my 40th birthday, actually.
Mhm.
That was that summer. And I didn't even hesitate.
You got the first letter?
I got the first letter.
Mhm.
Sent it in, and I got the little booklet. And yeah, I just went from there. It didn't even matter, what bills I had to pay. I paid for that first book. I spent the whole winter reading it.
Mhm.
In between the times that I had to work and all that stuff, I spent the whole winter reading it. And then reading it over. And then the next letter came for the second book. And found the money for that. I gotta have it. And it was more of a blessing than any book I've ever read. I'll tell you that. It's changed my whole world. It's changed my whole life. And I believe power to just be and to do what I can. You know, I even on the 12 Visions site, put my name on there to help spread the word as well. You know, flyers, I'll do whatever it takes to get the word out. And I talk to people if I know that they're going to be, you know, willing to listen and not resistant. And I do talk to them. I tell them, you know, go to this page, 12 Visions Party, or go to Mark Hamilton News and check it out, because like I can see the frustration and the sorrow in people's faces. And it's like those who are willing to listen, and I know that they're gonna like, you know, accept it and absorb the information, and I tell them. We get into discussions all the time about, you know, politics, religion, and where you're at, you know, work, wherever, and it's like, check this out. You know, because people are all bent on having to choose between Democrats and Republicans, and I'm like, no, that's not the case.
No.
If you really want change, check out 12visionsparty.com.
Awesome.
You hear that, Jill Reed?
Awesome.
I love you, Jill Reed. I'm voting for you because, like, you know, it's time. It's time. Political stagnation has ruined a lot of people's lives, brought too many deaths to the world that are unnecessary deaths, you know, and it's just time for change. Time for change. I'm glad I'm done here.
Chicago in July?
Reading the book, and the money will start flowing. So I like those things. More prime law stuff.
Tu vas passer ta vie comme ça. Comme ça. Comme ça. Toi, est-ce que tu vas passer ta vie comme ça?